I study websites that consumers study. Why do I study websites that consumers study?
To know the market, to know what you can charge.
To know what they're going to say.
I want to know what their strategies are. I want to know what tricks they're going to try to play on us when they come in. I want to know the customer's purchasing strategies so I can match my selling strategies up with their purchasing strategies. There's two websites I study in particular, Edmunds.com, which is probably the #1 consumer facing website for advice on how to buy a car or a truck. And I always taught taught customers how to trick us, okay? They give customers strategies. They teach them to lie to us when they come on the lot. They teach customers to say, you know, we're not buying today, we don't have a trade. They teach them all sorts of things to throw us off our game. But in April, they came out with a report that was pretty special because it provided me, and I'm going to provide you, with a ton of data. Well, let me give you one, let me ask you a question. What percentage of the people in this country right now, I'm talking California to Maine, Miami to Arizona, Texas to Wisconsin, and every place in between, what percentage of the people buying new vehicles are paying over MSRP for a new vehicle? 82. You've been watching my videos.
I already told you.
Okay, good. 82% of the people are paying over MSRP. What about the other 18%? They're purchasing vehicles that aren't in such high demand. By the way, there are Fords out there that dealers aren't getting any more than MSRP for. And in some states, it's very different. In Michigan, for example, they don't charge over MSRP. They don't charge even MSRP for most of their customers because most of their customers work for either Stellantis or General Motors or Ford, and they're getting employee discounts. So, and not all dealers are charging over MSRP. I've got the largest Stellantis and most profitable Stellantis dealership in the world in Tampa. They don't charge over MSRP, but they still make a pile of money, and it's just their way of hopefully engaging their customers in a manner that will bring the customers back. By the way, would it be better if we could make the customers feel better about paying over MSRP?
Of course.
That's what we're going to talk about today. Not just getting it, but making the customers feel good about it. Because will this last forever?
Possibly, never know.
Well, you never know, but forever is a long time. I doubt it's going to last forever. If we're heading into a recession, which, you know, a lot of the experts say we are, I don't really pay attention to the experts because half of them are right, half of them are wrong. But if there is any sort of economic slowdown, which there may be, then demand will drop. Okay, when demand drops, what drops with it?
Supply. No, sorry, supply grows.
Right now, supply is here, demand is here. Right. And it's been that way for about 2.5 years. Right. There has never been a better time in the history of the automobile business to be an automotive salesperson than in the last 2.5 years.
That's why I came back.
Lester, smart move. I mean, I have seen salespeople make $100,000 in a month. In a month. So there has never been a better time to be an automotive salesperson. I think it's probably going to be that way for the foreseeable future. Because if you think about it, the factories are making more money than they've ever made. So are the dealers. Where's the motivation to change? There isn't a tremendous motivation to change. So right now, supply is here, demand is here, but if demand is coming down, what happens to prices?
Come down.
They're going to come down as well. So we want to be, I know that there's been an erosion among the salespeople in this country, an erosion of their sales skills because they haven't really needed them. Because inventory has been #1. If you had the vehicle, chances are the customer was coming to buy it from you because inventory is #1 right now. It won't always be that way. So we're going to talk about some basic sales skills today as well. So let's start with